dignitaries, awardees, ladies and gentlemen. On behalf of the entire team of the Interview Times, I welcome all of you heartily. Right now, it's pretty palpable that Odisha, especially Bhubaneswar, is creating right kind of noises across the country. People are appreciating, praising it highly as well. So it's a praiseworthy situation. It's a good time to be in actually, because we have a lot of promise among our youth, among the people of Bhubaneswar, across Odisha as well. They have woken up and they are making their strong presence felt. It is not only because of the policies and leadership, but also it's because of a lot of other factors. In fact, fabulous entrepreneurs and leaders like you. All of you are doing a commendable job to take the state forward. I'd also like to say that this occasion, which happens to be the birth anniversary of one of the tallest leaders, not only in India, in the world, our much loved Biju Babu. Biju Babu epitomizes a lot of leadership skills. On one hand, he was a freedom fighter long back, then he became the pilot, then he became the industrialist and politician, and later on he became the philanthropist as well. He basically used to wear all these hats with a lot of confidence and aplomb. And that was only possible because he had some amazing leadership skills, especially like building trust. Trust is something that cannot be built overnight, even though in a business setup, when a seller manages to convince the customer, potential customer, to buy the product or service, that doesn't mean that trust could be built over there. Because we have instances wherein all the boxes could be ticked, at the same time still we may not be able to believe the other person. So how do we build trust then? So trust is something that could be built when we have a sense wherein the other person or an organization or company, for that matter, is driven by something much beyond the personal gain. In fact, I'd like to say that Biju Babu epitomized all this. Having the assignment of being a diplomat to impress President Kennedy, American President Kennedy, to be to be in favor of India, or be it another assignment during Indo-China war. He basically performed all his duty with utmost integrity. That's how he was driven by something beyond. In fact, this incident prompted somebody like Chief of General Staff back then, Mr. K.M. Paul, to write in his book, The Untold Story. He wrote that Biju Patnaik loved his country more than. That is what it is. So when somebody is driven by something beyond the personal interest, of course, trust factor gets built up. Similarly, in an organization setup or an individual setup also, we can command, we earn trust of others when we demonstrate or when we communicate properly that we are trustworthy because we are driven by something else. It's not only money, it's not only value. Money or value could be the byproduct. That's the leadership skill one needs to imbibe. And I'm delighted that I see a lot of young entrepreneurs coming to the fore, making strong presence felt and making remarkable changes and transformation across the state. They got their act together when their rival companies were disintegrating. But this company got their act together because they motivated their teammates, they regrouped themselves, and they proved the fact that they were together. They had shared values and vision. At the same time, in 90s, this particular shared values and vision and other things got replaced with something else, ruthlessness. That became a nemesis. That's where the scandal took place, and we see what it is. So what's the solution? It's not that profit is a bad word, performance is a bad word. It's not that. We need to have some way so that we could integrate profit at the same time with shared vision, belief, and belongingness. Then only the organization basically flourishes. At Interview Times, right from the beginning, we have a culture where everybody gives opinion and everybody is accessible to everybody. We had this vision of creating a creating ripples in the market through positive journalism, and at the same time would like to chronicle the Odisha Blue story. Ladies and gentlemen, I must say, Odisha is no more a best kept secret. It's the most prominent place, I'm telling you. Odisha is no longer the future, Odisha is the present.